The Pokemon trading card game and the video game can be a very, very expensive hobby because every year players will compete to qualify for the Pokemon World Championships that is held in a different location, this year being held in Yokohama, Japan in 2023. How can you make it easier for yourself to travel, and how can you afford some of these top level tournaments? Let me tell you how some top players do it and what they have to get through and how you can qualify. My name is Rahul Reddy, and today we're going to be talking about Pokemon TCG stipends, how you can earn them, how you can qualify by playing in tournaments and placing well, and how that can help you pay for your next tournament because Pokemon is writing you a paycheck. So year after year, players will try to qualify for the World Championships, like I mentioned, and there are a bunch of series of events to get to this level. There are League Challenges, League Cups, which are, your bare bones local level tournaments that you can attend on a weeknight. Don't have to drive too far, hopefully, just maybe within like a 2-hour range. Special events, which are categorized under the same umbrella as regional championships, but in locations that typically do not have many opportunities to attain championship points. Regional championships, which are our 15, or like there's a lot throughout the season. This year there was 15 across the United States, across your home country, across your region, Europe, Latin America, Australia. These players will qualify to earn points at these. You can get points at any of these individual regional championships, and the creme de la creme of the biggest tournament outside of the World Championships that you can play without qualifying, the international championships. Now, how can you earn, or what is a stipend? Let's start there. What is a stipend to the Pokemon trading card game system, or what is it? Like, what am I talking about? Rahul, you're just saying words to me, you're throwing words at me. So what a stipend is it's money. Plain and simple, it is money that Pokemon is giving you to travel to their next international championship, or in turn the World Championships. That seems ridiculous. You're getting paid to go play Pokemon? Pretty cool, right? Like, I've been a beneficiary of many a stipend, and let me tell you how there is a fair way to do it and how they are doing it, and you guys will learn how you can qualify yourself. So throughout the season, there are 4 international championships as well as the World Championships, and so there are 4 individual quarters for stipends, meaning at 4 separate points in the season, they will pause and say, these are our top 16 players. We are going to award them money to attend the next international. We would like to see these players who are our best performing attend the next international. Now, some players might not be performing nearly as well in a certain quarter versus another. I didn't get a stipend to Europe, to North America, because in this past quarter, I had other things that I was occupied with. But if you're a player who had a very good 3 months in between Oceania and Europe, that could give you an award to go to North America, or vice versa, or a different one as we go. So there are also something called travel awards. There are dates also listed here. It shows the exact dates that you will need to qualify for each period. What is a travel award versus a stipend? A travel award is awarded for top 4 in each age region, so it does pay to get top 4 versus 5th through 16th. If you are top 4 in your individual region per each quarter, meaning for each individual quarter, let's say you finish 2nd, you'll get an email, and in the email it'll specify that you have to do some tax forms, whatever, etc. And at the end of the day, if you're over 18 years old and you're traveling out of region, meaning if I'm heading to the European, Latin American, or Oceania internationals from North America, I will be receiving $3,500 pre-tax, and my tax will show at the end of the season. If it's in region, meaning I'm traveling to Columbus, Ohio for NAIC, I will only get $2,000 for being, and this is for being in the top 4 of that individual quarter. Keep that in mind. It's very important to keep in mind. If you're under 18, you get $5,000 for out of region and $2,500 for in region, presumably to help with your parents' travel, because if you're under 18, I think the system assumes that you have a parent or a legal guardian traveling with you, and it fills in for that. Now, there's a lot of prizing at international travels or whatever, but 5th through 16th is the important thing, where 5th through 16th will just get $1,000 flat, regardless of your age, regardless of your placement in 5th through 16th for that individual quarter. Now let's take a look at standings and see how you can find this. You can travel to the Play Pokemon Events tab here on the Play Pokemon website or the Pokemon.com website. Click on Pokemon Leaderboards and click on Championship Points. And here you can see TCG Masters, and this is an overall ranking for the year. For the World Championships, all 16 players in North America, 22 players in Europe, 12 players from Latin America, and 4 players from the Oceania region will receive a travel award as opposed to a stipend to go to the World Championships. And this is not calculated quarterly, this is calculated for the year as a whole. So your cumulative year boils down to that top 16 berth, and you get a full travel award. As it currently stands, you can see my name, Rahul Reddy, 5th. It does not matter where I finish between 5th and 16th, or even 1st and 16th. If I finish in that bracket, I will receive a full $3,500 to travel to Yokohama, Japan, as well as some other benefits like a day 2 buy, whatever. So let's not jump into that too much. This is the leaderboard where you just hit TCG Masters in your region. You can see the current existing top 16 where players are lying. You cannot check their finishes, obviously. That's a little bit out of the pocket, but if you want to check that, you can go to pokedata.ovh, do more research. But today I'm just explaining how you can track getting a stipend. Now, under this toolbar, under 2023, you can then click on individual stipend periods. So for example, 2023 Oceania International Championships will then pull up the 16 players here who earned points in that quarter to qualify for the stipend period. You can see here, Let's Drew This, which is Drew Bennett qualified for a stipend. He's not currently in the top 16, but he achieved $1,000 to attend the Oceania International Championships. Whether or not he took it, it's on him. I believe you have to attend the tournament or be registered for the tournament to at least earn your $1,000. And for the travel award, they pay that ahead of time. So if you're someone who's earned the travel award, your money will come preemptively to the event to help you book what you need to book. You can see here for the 2023 Latin America Championships, this is a product of last season. So you can see a lot of players who had some pop-off performances towards the end. Parker Lish, Nicholas Flores, Aiden Koos, Noah Yoshida, some players who we don't see in the current top 16. Brian K finishing in the top 4, earning himself a full award to travel. Anil S, like some of these players who we don't typically see in the current top 16. So it gives any player a chance to get these off of you and performing at locals very well and a couple of regionals. Let's say you have 2 regionals nearby in the period and there are 3 total. You have 2 very good performances, plus you win 2 League Cups and 2 challenges or something. You have a pop-off performance, you're feeling good. You can see the 2023 Europe, you can see Azul Garcia, myself, Reagan, and Grant Shen were the current top 4. And then you see a product of the snowball across the board. Yes, there is a snowball element, but it does prevent people from myself being like, hey, I'm sitting in top 16, I get a free chip to the next international. I didn't perform well enough this past quarter. That's on me. Therefore, I have to pay out of pocket to attend the next international. But you, as a player, can shoot for these small quarters. If you have one quarter you want to go super hard in, let's say you have always wanted to go to the Oceania International Championships. Let's say you've always wanted to go to the Latin American International Championships, or even Europe. The 3 months heading into that stipend period, you can go super hard. You can plan out to go to multiple regionals. You can plan on trying to get your whole invite in that little period, and then your dream could come true, and Pokemon could pay for your invite or your trip to this international championship. A lot of crazy factors to think about here, but the TLDR of this video is that you can earn stipends and Pokemon can play for you or pay for you to travel to foreign countries. A lot of my travel in the early seasons when I was still getting into the game and branching out competitively, it was fueled by winning these stipends. I was at the bottom of one. I think I got 16th heading into one of the Oceania Internationals, and that was what catapulted and snowballed my season, and that could happen for you too. It could catapult and snowball your season into a world you don't even imagine. You could start going for top 16. It could even put you in a position where getting your invite is so easy that you can relax for the rest of the season. So all that being said, hopefully this explains to you guys what a Pokemon stipend and travel award is, and this is how Pokemon can pay for you to travel the globe. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more content like this that's more informative about the top, I know it's very niche. Let me know in the comments below if I can address more topics that are a little more niche that I might have more information on that you guys might not know. And I am more than happy to explain it. So please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.